Alright guys, we're back for Esta's epilogue. I'm excited. I can't wait to see what we're getting into with the sweet, sweet boy. I hope it's better than Seth's. It's a low bar. Oh no, don't start with fighting, please. Hopefully you're yelling at Nohl and not Esta, please.
Honestly? You idiot!
It was supposed to be a peaceful late afternoon, but my screams were echoing around the room. I stomped on the ground like a child throwing a tantrum, and after a moment of frustration, I hung my head with tears in my eyes. I couldn't stand it. Good. Thank you. Like, Esta doesn't deserve to be yelled at.
That idiot Nohl.
Sorry, I wasn't up to the task.
It's not your fault, Esta. You're Nohl's subordinate. You have to follow his orders.
The problem is Nohl's wickedness. Thanks to him, we haven't been able to spend a night together for an entire month.
Okay, it's getting excessive.
I'm sorry.
Esta's second apology cools my head a bit. I let out a huge sigh and rested my forehead on Esta's chest. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. I'm not trying to blame you. I just want to curse that idiot Nohl. He's been a constant thorn in our side since our wedding, perhaps trying to get in the way of our happiness because he is jealous. Particularly at night, due to his continued orders to entertain guests, we haven't been able to sleep together at all. Even though we're newlyweds, raising the birth rate that Nohl spoke of is nothing more than a dream.
Nohl is cold, so he probably doesn't understand how much we miss each other.
Perhaps it's not my place to say this, but please cheer up. I'll have a vacation next week so we can spend that time together.
What? Really?
Yes. Let's go out in the town so that we won't be bothered by work this time.
Yeah! I'm so happy! Where shall we go during this vacation?
The resentment I'd felt towards Nohl earlier vanished. Don't get too excited. He'll find out somehow again. If we wait one more week, we can touch each other as much as we want. We had to schedule it, but gosh darn it, we're gonna do it. Just think that all the difficulties we have now will only double the fun of our vacation. At least, that's what I thought. Up to that moment.
This kind of time together is nice. It's nice to spend quiet time with my family every once in a while.
Right.
Hey, Esta! Look! Those sweets look really delicious!
We went on our long-awaited vacation a week later. I had been holding back a lot, so now I was excited like a child. There's a big annual market being held today, so there's plenty to see and do.
Shall I go and get some, then?
Is that okay?
Yes, I'll buy you anything you want. I haven't had any opportunity to spend my salary, so I have a lot of money saved up.
But too much luxury is bad, so we should only indulge a little bit. Just a little.
Okay, just a little. Oh, look at this. A large rare creature is being sold. Is that what's called an elephant?
Wow. I've never seen a creature this big before. I'm sure the world would look different if I ride on its back. I'd like to try it once.
Then let's buy it.
Let's not buy an elephant. What would we do with it?
What? No, Esta!
Do you understand what just a little means?
I believe I do.
No, I can't say casually that I'm interested in something.
Anyway, now I really want those sweets.
Understood.
Can't you just, pay for a ride on the elephant? As the two of us approached the shop where the sweets were being sold, we noticed a strange stall on the way there. There were no items for sale on the desk except a large crystal ball. The old woman sitting on the other side of the stall was wearing a cloak over her eyes and looked extremely shady. Besides, that crystal ball doesn't look like it's for sale. Ma'am, what do you sell here? Curious, I tried talking to her. The old woman smiled with her wrinkled mouth and replied thoughtfully. The future. The future? I am a master of the Western art of divination. I can project any future into this crystal ball. I thought she was feeding me a line, but the festive atmosphere helped to keep me interested. I spoke in a playful manner, not really caring if she was telling the truth or not. Well then, can you predict how me and my man here can spend more time together? Me and my man, I love that. Aha! That's a piece of cake! The old woman held her hands over the crystal ball and chanted some kind of incantation. After a moment, the old woman's bloodshot eyes snapped open and she gave a deafening scream. Esta and I both freaked out at the same time. Was this mysterious or disastrous? Anyway, the strange atmosphere froze me on the spot. I was impressed with the Western fortune-telling techniques. You were? I can see it. The old woman spoke in a hushed tone. I didn't believe quite everything, but I found myself wondering about the outcome due to the old woman's behavior. As I was filled with anticipation and anxiety, the old woman pointed at me and said, Shut up. If this is Nohl dressed as an old woman, I will lose my mind. You're just sowing jealousy amongst these two. They don't need any help. Alright? Nohl's already contributing plenty. If you weren't paid by Nohl. No wonder she screamed like that. The crystal ball has foretold. You shall bear the child of Nohl. That wasn't even her questions. Like, how do me and my man spend time together? You're gonna get preggers with Nohl's baby. What do I do with this information? My partner is named Esta. However, the crystal ball says you shall bear Nohl's child, and soon. Is it my imagination? I felt like there was someone in the Black Ops behind the curtain. Esta, I know you're a little green, according to Nohl, but what do you sense? Anyway, let's move on, Esta.
Oh, yeah.
A strange series of events happened after that. If we held hands, a rampaging horse came charging at us. If we tried to hug each other in the shadows, a bucket fell on Esta. And to top it all off, there were slippery fruit skins laying on the ground in the direction we were heading in. There's literally banana peels. It was around the evening when I finally figured it out. It took you until the evening? Girl, you wouldn't have survived on Nohl's route in this version of yourself. These are Nohl's underhanded tricks. Esta, we have to leave through the gates of the first district immediately.
Right. Actually, I've reserved accommodations outside of the first district in case something like this were to occur.
Really? That's great, Esta. Thank you. I jumped up and down with so much joy that Esta also squinted at me happily. As we walked hand in hand to the gate, without a horse running us down, I felt light with this fresh start. This will be my first time outside of the first district, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, it's a bit out of the way, but it's nice and quiet. I'm sure you'll like it.
I'd love anywhere you pick. Good, good, good. Nohl wouldn't bother sending his subordinates outside of the first district, so finally we'll have some time together alone. I mean, unless you're going to Esta's safe house? Can we help you? Don't answer that.
You arrived later than expected.
My brains, because I have multiple, completely stopped functioning for a few seconds. Nohl? Why are you here?
I believe you said this morning that you wanted to spend some time together with your family.
Yeah, I did, but I wanted to ask how Nohl knew that, but I thought better of it. I was afraid he'd say something like, "I've been watching you."
I am like Esta's surrogate father, or even surrogate brother. In other words, I am your family too.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, I have the right to accompany you both and keep an eye on you.
What? When did we ever discuss that?
Just now. Do you have any objections?
I don't think there's enough time before the sun sets for me to get through them. I'm happy you think of us as family. Esta needs a family. However, we won't be able to spend the night together alone!
I'm fine with the three of us.
Speechless, Esta and I just stared at Nohl. Also, we don't need a surrogate father. He's already been adopted by Orda. Can we go to Orda's castle? Like, adopted father-in-law, keep this guy out of here. Speechless, Esta and I just stared at Nohl. If he's not joking, rather, I can believe Nohl really would try to... Yeah, it's enough to make my body tremble.
With all due respect,
Esta, who had remained silent for a long time, asked Nohl with a mysterious look on his face.
I am honored beyond measure by what you just said. However, I have to ask, how should I interpret the meaning of the three of us?
It means exactly what I said.
Naala,
Yeah. We knew each other's intentions without saying a word. Just as I was feeling his strong hand into mine, I was lifted up in the blink of an eye. Yay! Carry me away from Nohl again. Under slightly happier circumstances, because I'm not blind and confused and trained. I love that we're just like a callback to the neutral end. Nohl, you can sassily hold your chin over there all you want, but you need to, like, go on vacation yourself or something. These two, adorable. Don't even need to have words.
let's run!
Yeah!
I will not allow a three something or other. You are my wife, and mine alone. What's wrong?
I'm just happy to see you've become so possessive of me.
I'm always thinking that, even if I don't verbalize it. In particular, when you go to Lord Nohl's room.
Esta was desperate to get away, but I started to find this whole situation kind of funny. You would, wouldn't you, Naala? Poor Esta. Using my swaying body as an excuse, I nestled into Esta snugly, rubbing my cheeks against him. Which cheeks? Esta, mistaking this for fear, spoke in a concerned voice.
Don't worry. I would never drop you.
I'm not afraid, because I trust you. But that's not it. I'm just happy because this is the first time in a while we've been this close. Is it a little inappropriate to feel happy in this situation? While I was asking myself.
I'll do my best to escape so we can be alone together as soon as possible.
He whispered into my ears with a voice that was less dissatisfied than mine. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's not just Esta that has changed. My head had become so soft from continuously soaking in the thick nectar. Yeah? And I would continue to soak in that sweet nectar called happiness, for now and forever. Oh my goodness, that's it? It was so short! No! That's the only sad part about that. I demand that I should have at least had one day without this asshole interfering. Look, one evening of vacation, candlelight dinner, stroll along the riverbank, I don't care what it is, gazing into each other's eyes. I would have been fine with any of that. But it's like a 10-minute epilogue, and this guy monopolized most of it. Ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. He even took over the last CG. Oh, why do I always love the troublesome ones? Ugh, I need help. I need therapy. Oh, I need a drink. I'm gonna go do that. I hope you guys enjoyed Esta's epilogue. That boy deserved better than that, though. He deserved his own solo without any interruption. So now I just gotta, like, picture it in my head, I guess, and I can do that. I can do that. It's fine. Alright, with that being said, Esta's got two bad endings. One that's connected to the neutral end, and one that's connected to the best end. So hopefully I'll see you there for that, guys. Otherwise, thank you for joining me. Until next time, I will see you later.